I'm in the backyard today. I'm going to place my pinnacle hydrangea, which is a limelight by proven winners, in the ground. I need to dig a hole deep enough for this container to go into. And I have the perfect spot. So I'm going to dig the hole. I have my shovel. I'm going to dig the hole. I'm going to add to my soil garden gypsum by Espoma. It's organic because my soil in Delaware is a clay-based soil, so you don't get proper drainage, but the garden gypsum will help to combat that problem. And I'm also going to add a ton of my compost from the compost bin. So it's going to be a process. And once I get the gypsum and the compost in the hole that I'm about to dig, before I place the container, the limelight, in the hole, I'm going to add biotone starter to help to get the tree started as far as developing a root base. So I probably will do this in 2 parts, but it is Monday morning. This is my limelight hydrangea tree, and I'm in the process of digging a hole for a new home for the limelight. I don't normally dig holes in the ground, but because it is a tree, I will dig up the base, and after which I will place some cardboard around the top of the area and add another inch or 2 of mulch. All right, so this is the beginning of the process, after which I will show you in part 2 the final look. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. I hope you had a wonderful weekend, and as always, happy gardening. So at this point, I have dug a hole deep enough for my limelight tree to go in. And I'm just going to add this gypsum soil conditioner to help break up the clay-based soil. And now that I've done that, I'm going to bring over the hose, give it a good drenching of water, add some compost, and then mix it all together and then place my tree in the ground. So stay tuned for part 3. Okay, now that I have some compost in the hole that I dug, I have the water on, and I'm just going to water this in. Mix it in real good. I'm going to roll the base of the tree in its container so it can come completely out. And then once again, I'm going to attempt to place it in the ground. So I already have the gypsum in there. And my next step is, before I place the tree, maybe that's the wrong way, in the ground, then I'll add some biotone starter to help establish the root of the tree. All right, stay tuned. And as you can see, I added water. I have my soil conditioner in there, and the water is still there. So now I'm just going to roll the base of the tree around. It has a good root system. And before I place it in the ground, I'm going to put a generous amount of the biotone starter around the base of the tree and in the water. That's how I'm going to do it. The biotone will encourage a good root system, since it's been in the container that the plant was grown in. And here we go. So it's in there. I'm going to step back to make sure that it's leveled, and then I'll backfill with some compost and some gardening soil. Planting my limelight hydrangea tree. Okay, so the last step is to backfill the hole, and I have compost, the original soil. Just backfill the area. The compost definitely going to work. And I'm going to give it a nice watering. This is some of the original dirt that came out of the hole. And now that the tree is planted, I'm going to take a look at it to make sure it's standing straight. And then I'm going to water it in again and give it some mulch to keep the roots cool. My limelight hydrangea, which is a Mother's Day gift that I was not expecting, is in the ground. So I'm going to clean up this area. I'm going to make it more of a half moon, clean up the area to incorporate it into the already existing landscape. So remember, I use the gypsum soil conditioner because I have clay soil in Delaware. After I put the gypsum in, I added compost, mixed it together, add water to the hole that was dug. Then I added some espoma biotone to put around the roots of the tree so it can quickly establish itself in the area. Added more compost and backfill the hole with compost, the original soil, watered it in, and after I develop a new moon shape in this area, then I'll cover it with a layer of cardboard and mulch it in. This area is going to be covered as well. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm not going to dig the area up. I'm just going to place some cardboard in this area. It's going to be a no dig. Just put cardboard and mulch, and this will all start to develop with the rest of the landscape. I hope you're having a wonderful day. If you like my video, please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, happy gardening.